it's time for Poptropica Road Trip Game Show! The Ghost Story Game. I'm your host, Hyper Eel. Are you ready to play? Good! Here's how it goes. There will be a question on the screen. I will read the question, then see if you can answer the question correctly before the timer runs out. Let's get started. What item does the superstitious man give you at the start of the island? A shaker of salt. B, a flashlight. C, a map. D, a thermal scanner. The answer is A, a shaker of salt. Here's the explanation. The superstitious man gives you a shaker of salt, which is later used to confront the magistrate. Where do you find the information about Silas Moon's grave? A, in the cemetery gates. B, in the archives of the Hemlock Herald. C, in the engraver's shop. D, in the magistrate's office. The answer is B, in the archives of the Hemlock Herald. Here's the explanation. The archives of the Hemlock Herald contain the cemetery plots, where you find Silas Moon's burial location. What happens when you try to sleep in room 2B at the inn? A, you sleep peacefully. B, you hear strange noises and objects move on their own. C, the magistrate visits you. D, the woman at the inn gives you a violin. The answer is B, you hear strange noises and objects move on their own. Here's the explanation. While trying to sleep in room 2B, strange noises and moving objects scare you, prompting an investigation. What do you need to play Fiona's favorite song on the violin? A, piano. B, a glowing bow. C, a thermal scanner. D, a torch. The answer is B, a glowing bow. Here's the explanation. You use the violin and its glowing bow to play Fiona's favorite song, which reveals movement in the mansion. What item do you use to investigate the ghostly figure in the prison tunnels? A, pickaxe. B, a thermal scanner. C, a camera. D. An EMF detector. The answer is B. A thermal scanner. Here's the explanation. The thermal scanner is used to detect the ghostly figure of the escaped prisoner in the tunnels. What does the lighthouse keeper reveal about the wreckage north of the lighthouse? A. It contains treasure. B. It holds the remains of a crashed boat. C. It is haunted by Fiona. D. It is the magistrate's hiding place. The answer is B. It holds the remains of a crashed boat. Here's the explanation. The lighthouse keeper reveals that the wreckage north of the lighthouse holds the remains of a boat he was responsible for crashing. What do you find in the fountain guarded by a bird? A. A locket. B. A ring. C. A note. D. A medallion. The answer is B. A ring. Here's the explanation. After driving the bird away with sardines, you find a ring in the fountain which is connected to Fiona's story. What does the microfilm in the archives reveal about Henry Flatbottom? A. He was the lighthouse keeper. B. He was the magistrate. C. He was Fiona's brother. D. He was the escaped prisoner. The answer is B. He was the magistrate. Here's the explanation. The microfilm reveals that Henry Flatbottom was the magistrate, tying him to the betrayal of Valiant Lovejoy. What item do you use to confront the cloaked magistrate at Fiona's grave? A. A camera. B. A shaker of salt. C. A thermal scanner. D. A pickaxe. The answer is B. A shaker of salt. Here's the explanation. You use the shaker of salt to confront the cloaked magistrate, as salt is believed to ward off spirits. What happens after Fiona forgives the magistrate? A. She disappears along with the other spirits. B. She gives you the island medallion. C. She confronts Valiant Lovejoy. D. She reveals another hidden labyrinth. The answer is A. She disappears along with the other spirits. Here's the explanation. After forgiving the magistrate, Fiona and the other spirits disappear, finally finding peace. Alright, that was fun. Remember, you can play again as many times as you want. That's all the time we have. Thanks for playing, everyone! This has been a production of Super Mario GVT. Please subscribe for more episodes of Poptropica Road Trip Game Show. What questions did you answer correctly in the Ghost Story game?